Okay, it's 1:48 in the morning, but I'm going to do an update right now on that post. There was a major issue a few days ago. Canada Computers, this is for Canadians, potentially some Americans that who shop in Canada, but definitely Canadians. If you've shopped at Canada Computers at all in the past like year at least, you need to take this very seriously. Several days ago, there was this is coming here real quick. There was a Redditor who discovered that Canada Computers, which is a major outlet here in Canada, had essentially a script running on their website that was stealing people's data, specifically their credit card information. We see here credit card information, the CVV codes, expiration dates, so completely compromised, billing addresses, names, phone, and email, so all their personal information as well. Crazy, crazy. I put out a video here, like I guess this was a couple of days ago, 3 days ago, and which is the day after this was discovered by Reddit, by the Redditor. And yeah, this is crazy. So we'll come in here just to the original one. There's an update to this. This is why I'm doing this. So here, basically, 3 days ago, extension fly 1044 found this credit card skimmer running here, and they messaged Canada Computers twice. The tickets were read by Canada Computers and closed. Nothing was happened. Nothing has happened. It's been 3 days. There's no response from Canada Computers. At one point, I think they may have taken down part of the website. There's like a guy who works here. You can watch my previous video, but there's a guy who works in, I think he's European, but he might be Canadian, working in Europe, and he works in cybersecurity, and they went and searched and they found that yes, this is in fact legit. And he took like 12 hours or so to confirm. So I made a quick video saying like, okay, this is very serious here. It's got worse. This has got much worse, and I was just like, fuck this. So here, this other person, envile, posted here on the BAPC Canada Discord where I hang out, or Reddit where I hang out a lot. I'm gonna have to post this on my Discord as well and other places. That there's this. This is a 3 days late, 4 days later, and this is the weakest response that I've actually seen here. It's crazy. Let's come up here. Let's sort by top. This is such a weak response here. So yeah, this person here, no mention of contacting the authorities, no details of how they vetted their security systems, yada yada yada. So they actually posted. This is the fucking email. This is gaslighting to the extreme, and it is negligent. Dear person, let's just get the person's name who posted this. And this is Enville, the actual main poster here. We're waiting to tell you that the data security incident that there has been a data security incident that has exposed a certain of your personal information to an unauthorized intruder. Sorry, it's very early, very late at night. On Friday, January 23rd, they didn't discover anything. That Redditor discovered it and contacted them twice. So that's bullshit right there. We discovered that there had been unauthorized access to a portion of our system being the credit card information being stolen from their, and personal information being stolen from their users, which may have compromised, it did compromise, the security of a few of our online customers' information. Let's go back here. The dates here, I don't remember exactly when it was. This domain was registered on May 5th of 2025 and was active May 11th. This is January. This is like, what is it, 9 months ago, 8 months ago? This is more than half a year this thing was active. And they're saying here, oh, it may have been compromising a few people for. This is a major issue. We believe unauthorized access may have gained access to certain customer information, including email addresses, first and last names, and possibly the credit card information. We do not have any evidence that this information has been used fraudulently. How would they possibly? We leaked all your credit card information and all of your personal information, but we have no proof that it was used anywhere. That's not. Do you think that the fraudulent people who stole these credit cards is then going back and emailing Canada Computers being like, by the way, thanks for those credit cards we've been stealing for the past 8 months. We've been using them for fraudulent activities. What the what? They've done nothing here. This is insane. Listen to my high voice. This is my angry 2 a.m. voice. We don't think that they didn't do any proper investigation with authorities to determine whether there was fraudulent activity. Insane. Our system has been thoroughly vetted. Okay, yeah, 3 days, 4 days later. Congratulations. We strongly encourage you to be vigilant in protecting your personal information by changing all your website and passwords and your bank cards. This is such a weak thing. Like, it's good that they're putting out a statement saying that, yeah, we leaked all your information, your credit card, but we don't think anything was wrong. And this is 4 days later. So, and they don't give the date. That's the biggest thing here. So they don't give the date here. Like, this registration domain where this is potentially going is been up for a very long period of time. It was just and it was taken down. This here was forwarded to Canada Computers in those 2 tickets, and then it was addressed secretly, stealthily for 4 days without anything happening. So I don't want to ramble any further, but this is insane from Canada Computers. There's nothing being like this. They're not taking any ownership over what's going on here. It's super, super flaky. They didn't mention that they went to the police. They've talked to the authorities. They didn't mention that you should potentially escalate. They just said, oh, maybe some of your stuff was stolen. We don't have any proof that anything fraudulent was happening. That is bullshit. And this is a bullshit response. I don't want to be like the rage baiter guy on YouTube. That's not my vibe. If you know my channel, that is not my vibe. I'm the opposite of that. I try to be the happy guy. But this is a terrible, terrible, terrible response from them. Yeah, this person said, I don't know if any of this is true. I'm not a lawyer, but by law, it needs to be reported to the OPC and what all of this information is. So, yeah, this guy says here, apprehensive depth, submit your own complaint to the OPC, telling them what's going on, because this needs to be escalated very fast and very strongly. Because like, how many people have watched my video? I don't even know. The original Reddit post, I have no idea how many people saw that. My original video, let's just take a quick look. I don't have the biggest audience here. 2.5K. Like, that's not very many people. We have a country of like 40 million people with one of our largest online retailers and in-store retailers for computer parts. There could potentially be millions of people who are affected who don't watch my videos or go on to the BAPC subreddit. Like, this is a pretty big subreddit, but it doesn't have even a fraction of the Canadian consumer base on it. So, and potentially Americans who have come across the border and shopped in Canada. So, I take this very seriously. I don't want to take this video any longer, but this is a very serious issue here. I will put the links in the video description to the original post and this new post here. This is very important.